Hello and welcome to this playthrough of Factorio, where I am building a megabase on Earth. I am using a mod, Cities of Earth, focusing on the Old World Hemisphere. My goal is to reach 10,000 science per minute with a rail-based design. The resources are set to maximum size and density, and biters and pollution are turned off. The mod list is shown in the description, as well as a link to my Twitch channel, High Speed. Please come visit me there. Questions and comments are welcome. Thank you for watching. Hello. Let's continue. Just a little bit of lag on it this morning. So I was hoping that I would have enough stuff to build all this, but maybe not. As I recall now, what I didn't bring was substations. So this doesn't work here. That's a dumb placement. We'll do that for now. We'll figure out what to do with it later. Who else is nearby? Rails. Rails is 4. Oh, if you have substations, then you need to get up here. Oh, wait, you've already been through there. Literally trapped by a spider. So modules and substations are what I left off. What have you got on your rails? Rails and power poles. And extra power poles for some reason. Other than that, you're empty. So. You can go back. What have you got left? 5. And still got a bunch of speed modules. So we'll just leave you with speed modules. And bacons. Alright, so we're out of speed modules. That's disappointing. And I'm out of furnaces. Oh, no, I'm not. They're up there. But I am out of inserters, so I didn't bring enough stuff. That's disappointing. So, you guys are supposed to have nothing. And you have nothing. So we're going to move forward, and then we're going to move back. We're also going to fix this because you're supposed to have an unload of here. Oh, wait. You're at 383 unload. Okay, so let's take a look at what's missing. Speed modules. 354 speed modules. I'm quite disappointed about that. 100, 200, 350. Well, that's assuming that all the bacons are in place. So let's check that first. Yeah, all the bacons are in place. I need 1 underbelt and 4 regular belt, which I've got those, so they should have been placed. Well, this didn't perform like I wanted it to, that's for sure. Hi, Eagle Wolf. Let's focus on this, and then I'll take care of that. 256 prod mods, which I could have swore I brought enough, but I must have dropped them. Two stations, those didn't get placed, and 22 substations. I'm really surprised the stations didn't get placed. One of you come back here and help get loaded up for the next one. I want the next one to go. Oh, I didn't get the substation still. I want the next one to go better. $22. Could have even been there in the first place. I don't understand how I missed that. How did I count that wrong? How did I count that so wrong? How do I not have that? Mango! Oh, because you're not supposed to be there on this one. On this one, you're on this side. Okay, good. And yet somehow I still missed those crowd mods. Oh, okay, I see what happened. So I'll give the prod mods to one of these worker type things. I'll give it to you, Stuck. Morning, 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 morning. So there's a behavioral characteristic that I'm not liking right now. All of these yellow chests, they're not doing what I want because they're not, while they are organizing it correctly. They're not filling up the spiders, and that's really very unhappy to me. I don't even know if it's worth fixing, but it's a lesson learned, that's for sure. And that was a mistake. And I don't need to fix it. Ooh. All right, so one of the irons is built. I'll go and build one of the coppers. So first thing is 3,300 belts. So that's 4,000 belts. And that's 3,500. Good. $880 bacons, which means about 2,000 speed modules. Because we've also got $254 miners. So 254 plus 880 is 1,000, 1,130. So 1,200 or so speed mods. So that's 400. And that's 800. That's 880. And in terms of speed modules, that's 1.8K. It's more than I need. 1,700, 1,600, 1,500. That should be fine. Alrighty then. I'm just gonna bring 5. One less to manage. Underbelt 757, inserters 528. That was the wrong button. 500, 750. You're pretty much full. You have 900. All right, so I only want you to have 800. You still need substations and lamps. And you need all sorts of rails. And some brick. Visitors! Mr. Dane, I had you open earlier today. How's your SE run doing? Yeah, at 1000x it would be slow. Yeah. Well, I hope you're enjoying it. I think having harder tech, more expensive tech is a great thing because it lets you enjoy the tech you've got and make use of it before the next new great thing comes along. You know, double your yellow belts before you can get to red belt. So as you can see, I'm playing on Earth. I'm playing on what I call the Old World, which is a I have built all the countries. Well, I mean, I'm just a locust. All I'm doing is harvesting the resources and moving on. I started here in Spain, built a little factory to get me going, and then built a larger factory to get me some robots, and then when it took over the rest of Europe, built me a mega factory here. This workhorse, has built all of the rest of what you see. This one here, these are the smelting arrays that I use, has built, this is a speed 3 module assembler. All of this, all of what you see is only here to make speed 3 modules. All of that. Well, I think Poland's somewhere over here, right? Sorry, I'm American educated. I don't know geography very well. So, the basic thing I've done is a rocket silo complex. So I have these 4 rocket silos, and I have everything it needs for them to build. Yes. It's a good quantity. I'll crack 500, I'm sure. But so everything it needs, including this little mini factory that makes satellites, and then they get shipped over by train. So I have 3 of those. One in India, one in Russia, one in Africa. The map's bigger than I need, but I didn't know what I needed for a MegaBase. All the resources are at max. The center here is research. Now, red and green research used to be here, and I'm in the process of moving them out here because I tried to be cute and I'll just get all the research to fit into the Arabian Peninsula. Then I have massive traffic jams. You know, these intersections are great except for when you try and use them. Yeah, there's no resource changes on the mod, so it's standard for whatever Factorio would generate. So I'm relying on nuclear power. Fennec did a design for me. I've been doing a little more mining than I should instead of Coverexing, so I've got a little extra 238 laying around. So I'm in the process of decommissioning these older half-gigawatt items because I don't need that much. I want to get down to about 80 gigawatts. These things all take up UPS, and any place that I can remove a quad of them so that I could build a larger one later, I am doing so. But I have to limit how much I do in terms of there's only so much UPS, my bots, but I have a blueprint that I just simply go, oh, let's take this one offline. So I decommission a nuclear reactor that way. Then the bots go take care of it. I have landfill. My mod, Cities of Earth, does not restrict anything. But, yeah. I try not to landfill the land's edges. I have no problem filling in a river. You know, if I need to, I will just lay down landfill on a river, as you can see I've done here and here. I use Beautiful Bridges Railway mod, which I absolutely love. So in places I will cross a river, like here, rather than landfill it. But I don't want to landfill like the Mediterranean. What's the point of having an Earth mod if you're going to landfill the shorelines too much? So my failure there was, oh, cool. Thank you for the follow. As a follower, you get your name on a cargo wagon. There you go. You're hanging out on a steel train here in Saudi Arabia. Hope you brought a hat. That is from a mod. Mr. Dane gets himself next to Beardless Dane on the beardless Dane train. You're doing green circuits in Russia, north of the Arctic Circle, Mr. Dane. I think you probably like the cold anyways. So, as a streamer, Mr. Dane, this is a mod called Vehicle Sticker. And it has integration support. So if you're running Mix It Up or some other stream bot that can handle follows or subscriptions or anything, you can assign wagons. I haven't set it up to assign locomotives yet or spiders. Those are still manual, so you hit a key and you can give it a name and color. I use it a bit for my spiders because it tells me, I've got 5 spider remotes down here, and so I can go here to Rails and I can say that he's number 4 because he is, and Pax is number 2. So I can look at him and more easily remember which hotkey applies to him. I have a pair of spiders here called 5 because there's a streamer called 5 who named his spider 5, so in his honor of things. Yeah. So you don't have to put, follower names, and I have a redeem for putting your name on a locomotive. But you could also just simply put what it is, right? I can look at this and see what it is. But I know that, this one brings me furnaces and stuff. So, as I mentioned, I'm in the process of moving red and green science over here, which means that I've ghosted where I want everything to go, and now I need to bring the resources over. So 528 green inserters. Just give me all of them, and then I will send them over to you. 100, 200, 300, 400, 550. You can have that, too. And I'm being a bit methodical about this because I've screwed it up twice now, and I'm pissed off at myself for that. So, 254 miners and 232 splitters. $100, 250. Miners. Now, miners are not stored in here because I didn't have enough. So, who's supposed to have my miners? You are. There's 100, 150, 200. You're out. Alright, go away. Go get me some supplies, King Fenerb. See you, Mango. Yeah, I'll be online all day today, so see you when you get up. So I need to get some more miners before I send you away, because that's only 200. I need 54 more. Although I could probably set up a quick assembler for some more, but he'll be back soon. While I load up the rest of this stuff. $210 lamps, and basically 200 of those. Don't have enough of them. You can have those. I saw a mod that lets you make a blueprint out of a decon planner or something like that, or ghosts. That would be handy, because then these numbers would stay in my mind. If I hit print screen right now, which I did earlier, it deletes everything, so that's kind of annoying. So I'll hit the screen snip. And then it fails because I've got the mouse positioned wrong. And that failed. So anyways, as you can see, I'm having challenging here. So I wanted to snip that so I could see what I need. So now I'll be looking at a second monitor and just reading numbers, and you'll be like, what the hell is he mumbling about? Yeah. So I need 172 of these substations. And I also happen to know that one of my spiders wants some of them. So we'll see how that works out. We're going to give them to you. 172, 50, 100, 150, 175. 144 smelters. You have smelters. 1, 2, 3. I had some smelters on me, so that was kind of awkward. 1, 2, 3. 96 chests. I don't think I have any chests. Yeah, I do. That's only 44. That's 92 chests. Who has chests? Bum doesn't have chests. Lycum doesn't have chests. Hi, Bob. It's an icon. And yes, your buddy Airbus created a new icon / logo for me, and I'm super happy with it. I'm very, very grateful for him to have hooked me up so. So King Nerb is not done loading up, but Mucky is, so I will bring Mucky back. Well, almost to the point where I'm going to start bringing McKay's in here, but I'm still working on the smelters and stuff. Alright, King's done loading, so we'll bring King back. I didn't say it was your fault, bro. I just said he was your good friend. I'm really appreciative. He created some beautiful things. There's a couple people who are a little jealous of it, too, which is one of me. I was here to stack trains on belts. Well, if the trains stack to 4, and you can put 3 sets of something on a belt segment, you can get 12 trains on a half a belt. So, Aiden, you just made me think about something with that FFF, with the Friday Facts. So, imagine that you have a belt, right? So imagine you've got a belt here, and it's full of green circuit stacks. Right? So just imagine that there's a bunch of green circuits on there. Pretend these are, or even chests. All right? 8 items per tile. Okay. So now instead of these being just 1s or 2s, there's 4 of them on each of those. So in this one particular thing, we've got a lot of items on it, right? Let's say my inventory is full and my trash is full, and I deconstruct the belt. So I have room in my inventory for the belt, so the belt goes in, but I don't have room in my inventory for all of the chests. And so what's going to happen is I'm going to have 4 times 8 items. Instead of just having 4 or 8 items drop on the ground, I'm going to have 32 items drop on the ground. Because if your inventory is full, it just spills them on the ground full. Oh my... Well, that's a good question. Does ground clutter remain stacked? There's one to put in the forums. And then the second thing is if they don't remain stacked, holy crap, can you create a disastrous mess. Speaking of which, you want to see something fun? This is what happens when you take steel chests that are full of copper plate and you forcibly replace them with wooden chests. you get overflow, and then this happens. That's why I haven't cleaned it up. It's savagely bad. It's so disgusting. I love it. Oh, man. Alright, so I needed chests. I needed 96 of them in that spider. Yes. Hi, Bum. I am the sky. Time for a ground-only blueprint. Well, there is a blueprint for that. 96. So first off, hello for a first-time chatter. Flash Go, that would be interesting to see. Now, you can sell a blueprint to items on the ground. You can set it to, this one, Decon Planner here is items on the ground. And that'll tell the bots to go pick up things off the ground. The game crashed, yeah. That's great. And Aiden, as far as ASCII art goes, I'd just like to reiterate that I do occasionally do, when there's a redeem for it, I do houses. And so I've got these crude looking things, but I run a mod. Yes, that gives me different color concrete and textures. So if anybody's really good with ASCII art and has the desire to build a castle of some sorts, I did a really cool one for Airbus. Where is it? Right here. He decorated his house for Christmas, so I decorated his castle for Christmas. I'm sure it's hurting my UPS somehow. Alright, so that's chest 96. Hey, look! The soon-to-be no longer existent stack filter inserter. "36 power poles. "30 constant combinators. "4 decider combinators. "2 stations. And 1 speaker. Alright, I think I've got everything. No, I don't. Prod mods, because prod mods for some reason are not showing up here. I'm going to have 144 of those, so I need 288 of these. 100, 200, 300. Everybody else goes. Alright, so I will take this train to here, and I will have 5 follow me. I don't want you to walk on that, because I don't want that built. It's probably last map, Aiden. I don't remember seeing you. I mean, there's name in the world, which I don't think you have either. And then there's a house, and if you tell me where your house is, or where you would build it, modifies the stack size. It was only set to 2x, yeah. That would be rough. Okay. Well, if you redeem it and you tell me to build one and there's no room for it, then I just reject it. I hope I brought extra. Indianapolis. Well, I don't have Indianapolis, so where would you want it in the world that I do have? Yes. We're in the old world. We're in Europe, Africa, Russia, Asia. We're not going down to New Zealand, Indonesia, or Australia. So I've had requests for Japan from somebody in Houston, Texas, and I had to go over and build a railroad to get there. Yes, I did that cheeky thing because I don't have ships on this mod. And Owen lives in Singapore, so, and of course the Great Mango lives in Bangkok. That one was pretty easy. This one was right between all of my teleporters for King. Yeah, I had a request for Madagascar from Lycum. Bastard. Now everybody has a plague. Because we all know that's how that works. All the great plagues start in Madagascar. No, I deleted Antarctica and Arctica from the map because I didn't see any usable terrain there. Tokyo. All right, I will go find Tokyo and build you a house there, Aiden. Hey, Aiden, people have been asking me for a graphic that is better for my subscribers. Because as you can see, you've got a tiny little white star and a purple background. Do you have any recommendations on a good color and design, or do you have an icon you could recommend? All right, after I finish building this outpost, then. That's a good question. I'm not sure. I mean, my channel points are speedies, so I would think that the subscriber icon could be related to speed. Why are you complaining? Did we lose the one that you're... Oh, we just didn't get the one that you're supposed to be connected to. But I know that you have spiders. Oh, I didn't pick up the extra miners, did I? Son of a gun. I want to shut this thing up, so I want to find the one that it's tied to and place that one. That ought to shut that up. Somehow my bots got turned off. Oh, I did it. Speedo, no. I missed a bunch of chat. Yeah, we're not doing a Speedo redeem icon. That's not it. Yeah, I don't have a lot of use for the channel points. Unfortunately, I'm not good at that. I mean, I had all that music redeem, and I thought that would be a big deal, but that didn't pan out. So, and this haphazard slipshod way of building things is not good for me. Why do you still have so many furnaces? Oh, because I haven't been to this side at all. Thanks, Aiden. Yeah, being able to build things like that would be very nice. I find spiders to be way more frustrating than convenient to use. I rarely use them, except for like clearing biters and doing some prep work. But managing their inventory just sucks. I like having them as extra bots, but they just suck to manage. So, Like I can't remotely configure them. They get full and the bots fall out. I've got to set up way stations or something, or I've got to handle it manually. It's just terrible. I'm really disappointed I didn't bring it. You know what? I got a train that has... Why go back to it? Where are the miners? Just bring me these miners. Must be out of those. Hello, pony. Well, let's delve into this side. Tell you what, I'll trade you, buddy. I hope I am not out of speed modules, because I swear I counted. Well, apparently I'm not good at counting. Well, might as well bring little Zoe here, because at least she has some speed modules for me.